Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, calling in from the East Coast of the United States here in Delaware. It's a little after midnight, actually. Now it is Wednesday. Awesome week last week, guys. Just amazing stuff going on. Explosive growth. I've never seen anything like this in any other company I've ever been with. This is just crazy. Just the numbers and everything all together is just nuts. But first off, I want to give a warm welcome to all the new people that have joined us, and real excited for you. Make sure you stay plugged in to our Facebook page, or actually both of our Facebook pages. There's two of them there, Veracity and Global Team Elite. A lot of great stuff that's really going to help you. Stay tight with your sponsor and treat your business like a business, and it'll pay you like a business. Treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby, which isn't too much. But I want to go through a few things here. But first off, congratulations to Raquel Conception. Raquel, you're doing an awesome job. Guys, I want to help you understand really what's happening here. If you have people on your team that are saying that they can't do this, let me help you understand what Raquel is doing. She's building an international business from a Facebook app. She can't even get on the internet. She's doing this from a Facebook app. She's building and connecting with people, building relationships with people all over the world, and she hit the rank of executive. Okay, so congratulations, Raquel, and keep up the great work. And we've got other people that are just this close from hitting the next rank, whatever rank that may be. It's just, it's amazing just watching that. But keep up the great work, guys. And I want to go through a few things here. I want to try to make this quick as I can, but what we do. This is what we do, guys. I'm going to list these things here. This is stuff that we should be doing. Okay, so take notes on this. Write this stuff down. Don't think it, ink it. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about: 5 to 10 hours of professional relationship building. That's what we should be doing each week. What do I mean by professional relationship building? That's you connecting with people, whether it's local, international, whatever it is, on Facebook, social media, out and about when you're doing your daily routine, whatever it is. You're building a relationship with people. Okay, so 5 to 10 hours. That time should be you helping people understand that you're a genuine person, you're a real person, you're listening to them, you're not trying to sell them. Okay, if you're trying to sell them, stop. You're dead in the water. You're not going to do too well. Creating relationships, and in that time, in that 5 to 10 hours a week, you're going to be introducing the product, Instantly Ageless, and you're going to be introducing the opportunity, but you do it at the right time, and it's not at the very beginning when you meet somebody. Be professional, okay? When you throw your link out there to somebody, your first conversation, or your first if you're on Facebook and it's your first sentence that comes out of your mouth and it has your link in it, you gotta take yourself from amateur to professional. It's one thing you just gotta stop doing. There's a time to share the link and share the video and samples and all that stuff, but it's not like when you first meet somebody. So 5 to 10 hours a week, all of that's professional building. You know, I've got lists that I build. Okay, there's lists. Oh, there it is, like this. Okay, I've got pages and pages of lists. These are all people that I've connected with. As you're building, you connect with somebody, as soon as you friend that person and you connect with that person, hi, how are you? I see you're in the Philippines. My name's Mark. I'm in Delaware. You should be on your list, writing that person's name down, just a few notes. Philippines, not working, working, whatever it is, okay? Build your list. Professionals build lists. And a professional will always, I guarantee it, a professional network marketer, a person that gets paid for what they do, that's the meaning of professional. I guarantee that they will always have a list. Guaranteed. If you don't have a list and you're not getting to where you want, you need to have a list. The next thing I want to talk about is 3 things. Okay? Invitation, presentation, and validation. Okay? So number 1, the first one, invitation. Okay? Invitation is, and this is after you've connected with somebody, you created a rapport with somebody, people understand you're a real person, you're genuine, you're not there to try to sell them. You share a sample, okay? Could be sharing the invitation, it could be sharing a video, that short 2-minute video. In some of your cases, you have the sped up version, which is 1 minute, okay? But they're the 2 things that really work. You could be inviting somebody to a call or something like that, but this here, this is number 1. This is the number 1 thing that works. Each box has 50 samples. It's 50 invitations, 50 people. How many boxes can you get through? 50 people times 2, 100 people. You know, the video, sorry guys, my phone's going crazy here, but the video, people see that, they're going to have questions. If they're interested in the product or the opportunity or whatever it is, they're going to have questions, okay? So, invitation, okay? And it could be something, if I can show you how to get rid of wrinkles in less than 2 minutes, would you like to know how? You know, I'm not going to get into all that. The invitation, we've got a whole training on invitation, and I want to stop right here and talk about this. This is really, really important. If you haven't watched that training, you're missing out. You need to watch that training. You need to listen to it. It's an audio. Okay, we've got it on our Facebook page. It's called The Invite. Okay, so Facebook is amazing, but so you can see mine's going crazy here. But listen to that training. That 20-minute training, the invite, will absolutely explode your business. I can't emphasize this enough. If you haven't listened to that, you are just missing so much. 20 minutes of your time will absolutely explode your business. Okay? So there's a lot of stuff that you're saying to somebody. Hey, would you be interested in trying this? It's not what you say. Listen to that training. Okay? So, invitation. After that, presentation. That's number 2. So presentation is you sharing another video. Okay? So the first thing, invitation, you shared the video with somebody, that short 2-minute video or 1-minute video, and you get back with the person. Hey, did you have a chance to take a listen to that video? Did you watch that video? Yeah, I did. What did you like best about that? Pretty crazy, huh? So yeah, wow, it's amazing. Well, the thing I liked best about it was, of course, I mean, wrinkles and eye bags are gone in less than 2 minutes. That's crazy. How does all that work? What is this a business that you're doing? So yeah, well, it's it's exciting stuff, but I'm sure you got questions about all this stuff. If I share a few short videos with you, would you watch them? At that point, you're not explaining, you're not going through the peptides, you're not explaining about the telomeres. I have no idea of how to explain what a peptide is or a telomere, and I have no desire to. None. If you're explaining all that stuff, you're talking way too much, okay? The less you say in this industry, the more money you will make. I'll bet any amount of money on it. Okay, that leads to building big organizations. You understanding that, and you helping your people understand that. So that's a whole nother training. But presentation, okay. If I share a few short videos with you, would you watch them? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Great. When is a good time for you to watch those videos, Bob? Okay, 6 o'clock. Okay, great. I'm going to follow up with you at 7 o'clock. Is 7 o'clock enough time for you to watch all those videos? Great, sounds good. Listen, I got to run. If they, at that point, they're asking questions, you got to be in a hurry. You got to get off of that phone quick, because you don't want to be answering any questions at that point. Say, Bob, listen, I got to run. All the information's on that video. The videos are going to explain that much better than I can possibly explain, but I got to run anyway, so I'll call you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Great, boom, click. That's it. You're going to follow up. This is really important too. This is another important thing, and most people do not do this, and that's the follow-up. The fortune, as they say in the industry, the fortune is in the follow-up. Most people miss it. Don't miss it. Follow up with the person, okay? You 7 o'clock, be there at 7 o'clock, call Bob. Bob, it's Mark, how you doing? Did you have a chance to listen to those videos? You did? Great. What did you like best about what you heard there? Well, the opportunity sounds great, and the products and the people, the owners are amazing, and they're going to go through all of what they like. That's great. That's great, Bob. What kind of questions do you have right now, Bob? Okay. You don't understand the compensation. You don't understand the team commissions. Okay. Great question. And at this point, you're writing this stuff down. You've got your pad. You're writing this stuff down. And I'll explain why in a second here. You don't want to be answering this. What is a cycle? What does a cycle mean in team commissions? What is the matching bonus? Okay, you don't want to be there explaining all this stuff. Where are the products manufactured? Great questions, Bob. I'll get those answers for you. But let me ask you this. Would you be able to commit to 5 to 10 hours a week for something like this? Yeah? Great. Okay. Let me ask you another question. What would be your goal for something like this, as far as like a monthly income? And you're writing all this down. You got to be writing this down. Okay, it's real important. Okay, so you're looking for about $1,500 a month. Okay, good. That's a great goal. Let me ask you another thing, Bob. And I like to ask people this. What is your why? What would be your motivation to do something like this? What's your why factor? Well, you know what? I mean, I'm working 40, 50 hours a week and just not cutting it. They're cutting my hours back, and I just really need to help my daughter out, who I'm trying to put through college, and it's just barely enough for us to get by. You know, we can't even take a vacation each year. You know, it's something I'd really like to do again, is be able to take vacations again. You know, I'm trying to put my daughter through college, and, you know, take sacrifices. I can't do the vacations anymore. Okay, well, you definitely have some big whys, Bob. Let me get your questions answered for you. Okay, this is all done on the follow-up. This is after the presentation. And then what you say, Bob, hold on 1 second. You're on your phone, okay, and you click and you call your sponsor. Say, hey, Lisa, I got Bob on the line here, and just want to do a quick three-way call. Bob has some pretty big whys. Okay, he's never been in the industry, and this is all stuff that you have asked already, Bob. You know, he's got some pretty big whys, and he's seen all the information. He's seen all the videos. He's real excited about this. And can I connect you to the call? Great. Hold on 1 second. You hit the merge button on your phone, okay, or the connect button, whatever that button is on your phone. Hey, Bob, are you there? Okay, good. Listen, hey, you've got some great questions. I really want to help you understand that, but I've got on the line here my business partner, Lisa, and she can really help you understand those questions a lot better than myself. Just to help you understand a little bit about Lisa, Bob, she's a great person. She's an amazing person, and she's here to help you, especially with the questions that you have. And if you decide this is for you, she's going to be here to help you as well. She's helped a lot of people, Bob, in this industry. I'm talking about thousands of people all over the world, and she's one of the top leaders with our company. And Lisa, Bob, he's got some pretty big whys here. He's understood a little bit about what we're doing here. He's got a few really good questions that I think you can help him with. And Bob, this is Lisa. Lisa, this is Bob. At that point, what you're going to do, you hit the mute button. You don't come back until you're called back. So all you did was you did the introduction. What kind of questions do you have, Bob? Do a three-way call. Okay. Now, if you're on Facebook and you don't have a cell phone, you can utilize Skype. You can even some people, they can't, like Raquel, she can't even use Skype because she doesn't have internet. All she has is a Facebook app. So you might do a three-way chat or something like that, you know. Whatever works. You just make it work, okay? So at that point, Lisa's interacting with Bob. So all of a sudden, Bob, he's understanding that it's not just you. There is a team here. So it's not just Mark here to help Bob. There's Lisa, and Lisa is talking about our team. There's a lot of other people here to help Bob. Okay? So at the end of that conversation, Lisa's going to probably say something. I really look forward to working with you, Bob. And then from there, what's left is a decision. This is what we do. We help people understand this, and we help them to a decision. It's either yes or it's no. It's one or the other. We don't convince them. Amateurs convince, professionals sort. Don't be the convincer, okay? Leave it up to Bob. It's up to Bob at this point. The end of the conversation could be something like, what other questions do you have before we get you started? Okay, and then from there, you get Bob started. Lisa says, okay, great, I'll be here. Anything you need, Bob. Mark, make sure you share my number with Bob, and I'm here to help you, Bob. Mark's going to help you get started. Boom, that's the end of the call. So what happened there was Bob now understands that he doesn't have to do all the explaining, because Lisa, he saw that somebody else did that on a three-way call. he didn't see Mark actually explaining the telomeres, actually explaining the compensation plan, the matching bonuses, the manufacturing. He didn't see Mark or hear Mark explaining any of that stuff. None of that. And if I did do that, what's Bob going to be thinking? Man, there's no way I'm going to be able to remember all that stuff. So you lead by example. Keep it simple. The less you say in this industry, the more money you make. Prime example. Okay? Invitation, presentation, validation. Real important. Okay? Also, get good at piquing curiosity. Okay, a lot of you out there, you might be throwing your link up there all the time, and you have multiple posts with your link, and there's nothing else there. And it's all about the products, and you've got your link up there. The only reason that you would have your link up there and any information about any product is because you're looking to sell the product. And that when people see that, you will push them so far away. You're really hurting yourself. Okay, so stop doing that. Don't be the seller. Be the sharer. Okay? I'm not saying don't ever put your information up there, but there's a way to do it. You know, when you put your link up there, that link is up there for one reason, and that's for people to go to your website normally to buy something. Okay? I'm not saying don't use links. I use links myself, like for instance, sendmeasample.us. If I've got a post up there and I want somebody to, I did a demo, a video of myself, or took a picture of somebody. Hey guys, I'm sending out a bunch of samples this week. Just go to sendmeasample.us, type your information in there, and I'll get it out to you. Okay, I'm not selling, I'm sharing. Big difference. Don't be the salesman. You're going to have a tough time, and you're going to be really, really frustrated. So pique curiosity. Get good at piquing curiosity. Interact on Facebook. You know, I'm not going to get into a training on Facebook and all that, but get good at that. Piquing curiosity without saying too much. Could be just a before and after picture or something. Okay. jinfocenter.com. Okay, all those videos, like the presentation, all you have to do is share this link, www.jinfocenter.com. Share that. It's 4 videos there. The first one is that short video, that 2-minute video. Actually, it's a 1-minute video. It's sped up. The second video is the 15-minute video, the Jeunesse Overview, which has won Academy Awards. A really nice, professionally done video. And they're going to understand about the products. They're going to understand about the people. They're going to understand about the opportunity, hear the testimonies, and that's a great video for people to see. Okay, they're going to understand who the owners are, everything. Also, the third video is the compensation. A detailed view of the compensation. So they're going to understand how they get paid. The fourth video is a video how to get started. It's an actual screen share. They can actually watch somebody being walked through on the screen how to get started and what the everything means. So use that, jinfocenter.com. Okay, if you're not moving forward, okay, and if you're not doing this stuff, and you haven't helped 2 people get started, and it's been a month, it's been 2 months, you're either doing something wrong or just not doing something. Okay, so the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, right? Expecting different results. If you haven't gotten to the next level, or you haven't hit the level of executive, which is helping 2 people get started, in my opinion, that should be done the first week. But if it's been a month, and you haven't hit executive, you got to stop and ask yourself, what am I doing or what am I not doing? Call your sponsor. Say, hey, listen, I'm not getting it here. I don't know what's going on. So it's something that you're doing wrong or not doing. Okay. Another thing that we've got to do. We talk about the skill sets, and that's what we're talking about here, developing the right skill sets. But also at the same time, you got to be developing the right mindset. So that's what we do in network marketing. We develop the right skill sets and the right mindsets. Books. You should be reading books, even if it's just like a chapter a day. I do this every night. I read. Sometimes I reread books. But most of the time it's something I listen to. Think and Grow Rich is one I'm rereading again. And you pick up so much stuff the second time. The Magic of Thinking Big. Books, there's a whole list of books, but develop the right mindset. Just like Jim Rohn said, income seldom exceeds your personal growth. And that's true. You got to develop the right mindset to even help yourself get to Sapphire, okay? Events, okay? There's a lot of events coming up here, guys. Make sure you understand these events. Go to your website at the top, underneath Culture. Hover over top, and then you'll see calendar. Big events. We got California. We got Nigeria. There's more events popping up in the Philippines. All over the place. Mexico's coming up, too. So big stuff coming up there. What we do, guys, is we build leaders. We help develop leaders. And you're going to be able to do that by developing the right skill sets and mindsets. That's what it comes down to. So build leaders. That's what's going to get you to Sapphire. That's the only thing that's going to get you to Sapphire, is helping develop leaders. Okay? So our product is not this. This is the product the company sells. Our product is people. Our product is people. Take the time to understand people. Take the time to create relationships with people. That's where it's at. It's not understanding telomeres. It's not understanding peptides. It's not understanding antioxidants and all that stuff. I couldn't even explain what a telomere is. I have no idea. All I know is it works. Take the time to develop the right skill sets, mindsets, and understand people. Guys, real excited about what's going on here. I've got something else, actually. I'm going to do a separate video on. I'm going to be working with a small group of people, and real excited about that. But anything you need, reach out to me. And if you've just gotten started, make sure you stay plugged in to both of our Facebook groups, Global Team Elite and Veracity. Just so much stuff there is just really going to help you. Be coachable. Listen. Open your ears. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You want to listen more than you talk. So when you're online, when you're on the phone with your sponsor, you want to be listening. More than likely, your sponsor or the leader you're talking to, your person you're reaching out to, because they're doing it, they're actually doing it, they're the ones that understand how this is done. So listen more than you talk. Guys, real excited about this week. Let's amp it up. Let's rock and roll.